So today I'm going to cover off the 4 different strategies that you've got available for growing your business. And this is a really great method for putting some structure behind some of your ideas, because these 4 different methods that we're going to cover are suitable for different business types and for different stages of your business too. So we'll have a look at all 4 of them, and we'll talk about, most importantly, the risks associated with them too. So the first one that we're going to start with is market penetration. Now that sits up here in your existing products that you're going to sell to your existing customers or your existing market. So this is market penetration. And this is by far the least riskiest of all of the options that you've got available for growing your business, because this is exactly what you are doing today. So you are going to take your existing products and just try and sell more of them to your existing customers. And that's why this is the least risky. Now, the most common business mistake that many entrepreneurs make is that they try to diversify and grow their business far too quickly when there's still lots and lots of opportunity to grow here. So the best way to grow in this area is to just simply increase your marketing spend. If you know that your marketing is working, just dial that up and spend more money. But another really great way of growing is by looking at your pricing and promotions so that you can increase the amount that customers are buying from you. And this is really, really effective if you're in a growing market too. Obviously, if the market that you're in is growing, then your turnover should also increase just because you are in that market, as long as you are doing as good as your competitors are. Now, if you are in a shrinking market, then you need to consider how you can take market share away from your competitors. And again, that's how you grow in this area. So we've got this big red line in the middle here, and this is the risk. Now, as you go through the different strategies, your risk increases greatly. And that's the reason why you should always try and saturate this option as much as possible before you even contemplate moving on to the others. So it's absolutely possible to grow a 8-figure business just using market penetration alone. But if you do decide that you want to move on and grow your business in different ways, then you've got 2 other options available to you. So the first one is market development. So that's when you're going to be selling your existing products into new marketplaces, and that's known as market development. Okay. So when you think about market development, the most obvious way to develop your market is to move into new geographies. So this is typically why businesses will think about opening up in new locations in the UK. So for example, if you're a physical retail-based business, then just simply opening a business in a different town or city or even country is a really good way of expanding your market, but continuing to sell the existing products and services. Now, the great thing about this method is that if you're good at sales and you've got a proven business model, then it is just a case of replicating that. So it can be quite a simple way of growing your business, and therefore it can also be quite profitable too. Now, I would stress with this model is that it does have some limitations, and other than outside geographies, the only other way really to do this is to try and attract new customers. So even though we're saying you've got your existing product range, you're probably going to have to tweak things to attract your new markets. So for example, if you're a wholesaler and you're currently selling to consumers, you might decide to have a new strategy of selling to wholesalers. Now, wholesalers will require a completely different package in order to buy from you. They're going to want to buy in bulk, they're going to want payment terms, they're probably going to want a significant discount too. So it is an easy way of growing, but you will have to look at your entire service offering to make sure that you are attracting new markets and that you're not just trying to sell everything you've got already into a new market, because that's not going to work. So that's normally the second option that I recommend for thinking about growing your business. Okay, So moving on to option number 3, and that is product development. So product development is another strategy that you have got for growing your business. Now, really importantly, when we're talking about product development, we are talking about brand new products. We're not just talking about increasing your existing range. So if you're a bar, for example, just offering a different ranges of drinks to your menu isn't what we're talking about here when we're talking about product development. So generally with product development, there comes some R&D costs or research and development costs because you need to generate these new products. So this is typically best for businesses that are strong at service delivery. So if you find it quite difficult to acquire new customers, and that could either be because the skill set in your business isn't on sales and marketing, or it could be because of the market that you're in makes it difficult and lengthy to acquire customers, then this can be a fantastic way of growing your business. Because generally in those types of markets, you already have a very captive audience. So what you want to be thinking about is what else can you sell to those customers? Now, crucially, when you're thinking about product development, you need to be thinking about increasing the customer lifetime value. What you don't want to do is just give the customer a wider choice so that they switch from this product to this product. You want them to be buying this product and this product. And product development can be an incredibly profitable way of growing your business if you can find a way of increasing your average order value. Now, Amazon does this absolutely fantastically. So they've already got a captive audience on their website. If you go on their website and you buy a toy for your child, for example, they will try and sell you product insurance. They will try and sell you batteries. So they're trying to increase your average order spend and capture more of the spend per customer to stop you from going to competitors. So that is a really great way of doing product development and growing your business. Now, for some businesses, the only way to do product development is to do research and development and create brand new products. And that does come with risk. And so often you'll see in this area here that the growth will actually come via an acquisition where you buy another company that has that skill set already in it. Okay, so the final and the fourth option that you've got for growing your business is called diversification. Now, this is by far the riskiest option that anybody could ever consider for growing their business. And to be honest, this is not something that I would ever recommend to a small business owner. Because not only are you selling new products, and these are products that you've got no experience in selling whatsoever, you're also selling them to brand new customers that you don't know either. So essentially, this is setting up a brand new business in itself. Now, the only time that this becomes appropriate is if you are in a dying market, so a market that is shrinking, and the product base is shrinking too. So a great example of this was actually a business that I know, and it sold newspapers to airlines. So during COVID, there was no flights whatsoever on airlines, and actually newspaper market in general is shrinking because people are moving to digital print. So that was an example of where they had a dying product and a dying marketplace. So in order for that business to survive long term, it did need to diversify. But this is incredibly risky, and actually the best way of achieving diversification in a business is to just simply buy another business. And that of course comes with its challenges, and that would be a massive distraction for most small business owners too. So when you're thinking about the growth strategies that you've got available for growing your business, always start with market penetration. Then consider market development. Then you want to consider product development, and only as an absolute last resort should you consider diversification.